Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make your very own telescope. So, I have all of these supplies we need right here on the table, and now I'll list them for you. So you need various types of small magnifying glasses or camera lenses. So this is a small magnifying glass, a concave lens, an old camera lens, and another old camera lens. So, if you don't have all of these things, then you can just use a magnifying glass and a smaller magnifying glass. Okay, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. Sorry about my voice. I haven't been feeling well lately. So, yeah. So, you will need a ruler. Well, you don't need a ruler. I just want to show you how large the things are because I can't really do that in a video without a ruler. So you need one cardboard tube and then another cardboard tube. Again, the width of your cardboard tube and stuff is going to depend on the size of the magnifying glass that you're using to put right here. You also need some scissors, a cardboard or paper disc, tape, and glue. Alright, so let's get to the first step. Alright, so the first step is you need to cut this cardboard tube right in half. Alright, just like that. And then you need to cut one of your half tubes down the middle. And then cut just a little piece off of it. So I'd recommend that the piece you take off of it is no larger than about, I'd say, 3 centimeters thick. Alright, and then you want to tape it together. So the reason why we did this is so that the other tube I think I did this wrong. Hold on. Okay, I know what the problem is. I just need to tape it together and then it should work just fine. Alright, so then it should look something like this after you've taped it up. And you want to put it in through the other end and then out through the other. And this allows you to adjust the focal length of your telescope. Alright, now let's get to gluing the large magnifying glass on. So, for this, I wouldn't recommend using school glue. You use like one of these types of glue that's for wood and other projects. But if you don't have this kind of glue, then it's fine. You can use tape. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to pause the recording to do this. Alright, after you're done, it should be something like this. So I'm gonna smear the excess glue around the edges. Alright, just like that. And then I'm going to use tape to hold the magnifying glass down. I gotta wash my hands real quick because I have glue stuck on. Alright, so now we're gonna tape the magnifying glass down. Only tape it down on two sides because you still want to be able to take the tape off without really damaging the tube as much. Alright, now we need to work on cutting the circle. So, the average size of most of the lenses and stuff I have is about this size, so I forgot to mention that you're going to need a pen. And so I can show you what this size is, I'll do it in inches. It's about, say, a half of an inch across. So then trace it right in the center. And then cut around the circle like this. So just like that, and if you've read the title, you know that we are going to make this telescope have changeable eyepieces. So that is why we need this other cardboard tube. So it's pretty simple. You just need to cut it about like this. Then cut this in half. And in the inside of it, you want to add like some things in here. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so ignore what I said about the things I was going to put inside of here. I found an easier way to do it. And it needs to be just slightly smaller than the hole. And if you don't have all these fancy various types of lenses and stuff, then just tape the small magnifying glass onto the end of this tube, and then your telescope is ready. So, yeah, now we need to glue on the lenses. So one of them, so the concave lens should be about right here. I think I'm going to need super glue. Okay, note to self, do not use super glue, because now I have to put acetone on my fingers again. Well, not acetone, but just nail polish remover, so it kind of gets the super glue off. And, yeah, it will ruin your lenses, so do not use super glue. Luckily, I do have one more that is powerful, and, I guess this video didn't go as planned, but still works. So we'll just tape this part onto here. Well, actually, I'm going to glue it. Alright, yeah. I guess the eyepieces are still interchangeable because you can just take one out and then put the other one in. Well, kind of. But, now I'm gonna test if it works, and then on another night when the moon comes out, I'll show you what it looks like through this telescope. So I can't guarantee that you'll be able to get a good image of the planets through this telescope. In fact, I can't even guarantee that you can even get an image of the planets through this telescope, but you should be able to get a pretty good image of the moon. And that's really all that matters if you're like really young and you want to do this. So thank you for watching. I know that I made a couple of mistakes in this video, which actually kind of turned out to be funny. So this really only took about 20 minutes of my time, and I know that the video is a little shorter than 20 minutes because I've been pausing it and taking out things a lot, because I'm sure that none of you want to watch glue dry, because that's pretty boring. So, bye everyone.